Am I wrong for buying my husband fries? I feel like this is one of those petty relationship debates that we've all had in our relationships or past relationships. I, 28 male, and my husband, 28 male, went to a local burger place this weekend. It was around lunchtime and we were just hungry after running some errands. My husband said he wanted no fries, just a cheeseburger and a milkshake. I got a combo meal with fries and a soda. I even double checked with him and asked if he was sure, and he said yes. So we order, I pay, and we sit down. And once we're called up for our food, I come back with it and he almost instantly grabs one of my fries. I told him to knock it off and he kept taking fries and telling me he was only taking a few. I got fed up, went up, and paid for a small fry. Once I did, I came back and sat down, and this was all done pretty abruptly and in silence. He muttered Jesus and asked me why I couldn't have just shared. I told him because I wanted the amount of fries in a large fry, and he said it wasn't that deep. Am I wrong for buying my husband fries? He kept grabbing my fries, so I got fed up, went up, and paid for a small fry for him and sat back down. This was all done abruptly and in silence, and he muttered Jesus. He asked me why I couldn't have just shared, and I said I wanted the amount of fries in a large fry. My husband said it was fine because he was only taking a few. But I know from past experience, about 50% of the time, he cleared half of my plate. I didn't talk to him the entire car ride home, and now he's even more upset that I gave him the cold shoulder. So, am I wrong for not sharing my fries? Top comment says, my wife used to be a fry and onion ring thief, and she's one of those people that just wants a salad but then ends up eating half of your fries. I finally got fed up with half of my food being her food and stopped sharing. I will literally move the plate when she reaches out. At first she was upset, but now she orders what she actually wants to eat instead of half of my meal. Am I wrong for forcing my stepdaughter to cut her hair that way she doesn't become vain? I, 31, met my husband 34 8 years ago, and we've been married for 6. He has an 11-year-old daughter from a previous relationship, and since I work from home, I mainly take care of her. I've done this since she was young, and we generally have a good relationship. She also stays at her mom's most weekends. My stepdaughter has incredibly long wavy blonde hair just past her bottom. It's a nightmare to take care of, and it frequently tangles, and she always needs help brushing and styling it. I'm not a morning person, and I do not like having to wake up early to do a kid's hair. It's also expensive to maintain as she requires more products and insists on using hair oils that cost around $11 and only last a few weeks. And the shampoo and conditioner usually cost over $10. She also won't use a regular brush, so she uses a wide tooth comb, which takes so long. I decided she's become obsessed with her hair, so I decided it needs to be cut. Am I wrong for forcing my stepdaughter to cut her hair? I don't want her to become vain, so I decided it needs to get cut. It's not a big deal as I've always had shoulder-length hair as my hair does not grow very fast and I get frequent trims. On the way to the hairdresser, my stepdaughter said she does not want it cut too much. I politely explained that I do want it cut shoulder length as it had become a burden. When she realized I was serious, she began to cry, so the hairdresser was reluctant to cut. After some explaining, the stylist agreed and cut her hair, and my stepdaughter kept it. The car journey home was silent, and I offered her McDonald's, but she refused. And when we got home, my husband went up and found her on her bed sobbing, holding her old hair. He immediately called her mom to come and collect her, and as soon as my stepdaughter was out of the room, he started yelling. Her mom also came in and gave me a mouthful. I explained my reasoning, but my husband said he would have just did her hair. He now no longer trusts me around his daughter and doesn't know if he can be with me.
Am I the asshole for how I responded to a friend at my friend's birthday dinner? Hello, I'm a part of a friend group of 5 girls, all 20 to 22-year-olds. We live in Europe, and this post is translated to English. My friend A had her birthday dinner with the group yesterday. A's friend B is 22 and a stay-at-home mom. I'm a university student. Yesterday, when B arrived late, she looked at me and said, quote, "You look like shit." Not very nice, but true. So fair enough, because I really looked like shit. Why? I have a lot of courses that I have to attend, and I cannot delay them. The exams are coming. I am studying for more than 90 hours per week without counting the lectures. I am also working, although only 3 hours a week, with preparing at home for at least 2 more hours. I am stressed, and I fear that I cannot pass these exams. I kind of developed insomnia due to the stress, so I have not slept for the last 3 to 4 days.
Oh my gosh.
And you can see it in my face.
Oh my gosh.
I'm starting to think that if I die right now, at least I don't have to do the exams. But I think I will feel better again after the exams.
Oh,
I did not even want to go to dinner because I just have so much to do.
Yeah.
But I care about A, so I went.
wow. Good friend.
I said, yeah, I am tired from studying. She laughed and said her usual mantra, quote, you don't know what tired is. I have 3 kids. Talk again about it when you also have 3 kids.
Oh,
You could have at least put on some makeup.
oh my! I want to fight this person.
Girlies are fighting.
The girlies are fighting.
Now, I don't really know what happened to me because we are all used to this kind of comments from her, but I snapped. I told her exactly how tired I am. I told her that she isn't the only one tired and that her gatekeeping being tired is annoying and also shows what a selfish person she is and that being empathetic for one time would not kill her. I followed by saying that I am without a doubt more tired than her since all of her kids are out of the house for 10 hours a day, good daycare since her husband has a good job, and all she has to do is cleaning and not even cooking because her husband does this. Moreover, she has her mother-in-law taking care of night duties because she and hubby are too tired. She told us all of this herself, while I have to clean and cook and do all of it by myself. I think at the end, I was kind of screaming because when I looked around, people were staring at us.
Oh no.
She asked A if she had anything to say, and after A didn't say anything, she told me I was a childish bitch and to go to hell. She then left. I think A was just too shocked to react. After that, I started crying, and I immediately apologized to A for ruining her birthday dinner. A was kind and told me to not worry about it and that she would have a chat with B later. The other girls messaged me after we left saying that I had to apologize to B, that I was insensitive to her struggles, and that it was not okay to bring her, quote, home situation to the discussion. I wrote this during another sleepless night, and I'm only posting this now because I still don't know if I was in the right for responding like that. I mean, I still ruined A's birthday dinner, and I could have just ignored the comment. This is titled, My Mom Abandoned Me for Her Husband when I was 16, and he just got murdered 4 days after my 21st birthday. Life's crazy, and karma's real. My stepdad physically abused me when I was 16. I called the cops, and my mom literally abandoned me after that. I went through so many years alone, struggling to even buy food. I feel so many emotions. Makes me feel relieved she's about to cry every day and suffer exactly like I did. I feel sorry for her as well, as I know she really loved him. So she will never know I feel sorry, though. She will never get my sympathy. I have no intentions of connecting with her again. So now she has to really sit and live with what she did. Shit's crazy. I'm sleeping with my husband's mistress's husband, and it feels like a small win for me every time. I, 40 female, just finished watching The White Lotus Season 2 with my husband, male 45, and couldn't help but think about Daphne. I met my husband 10 years ago, and I loved him our entire marriage. We have 3 children together, all under 5.
Ooh.
I found out a year ago that my husband...
Damn. Sorry.
That's perfect.
That's a lot. You've got your hands full.
Yeah.
Sorry. That was just
I
jarring.
found out a year ago that my husband is sleeping with his colleague, female 30. I can't describe the pain I feel, but you can see it in Daphne's eyes sometimes. I felt ugly, undesirable, and stupid. I got obsessed with a colleague, and I found out who her husband, male 35, was.
Mm-hmm.
I actually knew him from mutual friends. I contacted him and told him everything about our spouses. After a week's texting, we both knew without talking about it what we wanted. Revenge sex is just the best kind there is, or maybe this man is just a god. We meet at least once a week, and I wish I could see him more, but we both know it is unwise. We decided that since we had each other, it doesn't matter what our spouses did. They're forgiven. I don't want my children to grow up in 2 homes, and he knows a divorce would be too costly for him. I watched The White Lotus with my husband beside me while smiling inside that I knew what kind of a dirty liar he is, and I am, for that matter, and I love it. Please spare me that you are as bad, though, because I'm actually not. Edit to add, look, guys, thank you for caring, asking me to update when all of this blows up in my face. How considerate of you. I guess if it all blows up in my face and my husband leaves me, my boyfriend and I can finally pursue a relationship together. No worries there.